Yo, welcome. We have a special guest here today, and top creator from another Web3 game, which is Illuvium, Scoriox, or however your name is pronounced. I'm not even sure, man.
Yeah, no,
um,
Scoriox is completely
Scoriox.
completely correct. All good. Nice to meet you, Adonis. How's it going, man?
You're doing good, man. So I'm very focused on Hytopia stuff, but you
Mm,
have a more broader look on the space, I think. So that you definitely keep an eye out on other games, and Hytopia is one of
mm.
them. So I definitely want to show you the platform today, and maybe you can give us some insights from other ecosystems as well. Should be a
Yeah,
fun
yeah. I
combo.
think a lot of ecosystems. That's the funny thing about this space is every ecosystem is doing at least one thing really, really well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here still. You'll find that the ones that don't do at least one thing really well pretty much just go bankrupt or go under or disappear or whatever, right? But the problem is that not enough of them learn from each other, and so they're not doing two or three things really well sometimes. But I've seen some of your user growth and stuff like that, so you must be doing a lot right. I'm keen to see what the platform's all about. So let's put it that way.
Yeah, and we can go to the stats here real quick. So
Mm,
here's a public dashboard, and this is definitely cool to track. So
mm.
Hytopia has 18K daily active users, and most of them are guest accounts on mobile devices. So
Oh, okay.
maybe some players log in twice with a fresh guest account. This could be the case, but all of them joined at least one game on the platform.
Mm.
So 45K visited the platform and 18K played at least one game. And here in the monthly active users, 420K is a pretty good numbers, I think.
Mm.
And when we compare this to October levels, Hytopia had around 1,000 each day, and now it's at 20K.
Yeah, what do you think? I think I've asked this before, but I've forgotten the answer. What do you think in particular changed to drive so much growth in such a short span of time?
Yeah, I think they nailed the top of funnel. So I think it's
Mm,
not really the content yet, because
mm,
most games. So we do have some pretty exciting games. 3 or 4 good games already are on platform,
mm,
but I think they did it mostly with a good ad strategy, especially in
mhm,
Asia, and yet they somehow managed to make this Android app in particular pretty viral,
mhm.
and it now has over 1 million downloads. So pretty insane growth here in the
Okay.
last 2 months.
Yeah, I guess like casting a wide net with this sort of in this sort of space in general, but in gaming as a whole, tends to do pretty well. We've seen that from Roblox. We've seen that from even Fortnite to a certain extent because they keep partnering with all these different brands and things, and one of those brands is bound to bring in a bunch of players. You know what I mean? So yeah, that seems to do pretty well generally speaking. And I didn't think much of paid advertising and stuff on like because I was always told that it wasn't as good as partnering with creators and things like that. But I've seen some things recently that kind of go against that and go like, yeah, I mean, paid advertising is absolutely fantastic, but you need a good product first, and second, you need to be targeted in the right way. You need to really hit the audience that's going to resonate with you. And I definitely think going after the Asian market, especially for a mobile-based game, is definitely the right approach there. So clearly, it's working quite well.
And the visuals seem to be very appealing, because it has this Minecraft-like vibe, and
Mm,
I think it does fairly well. So I've heard it from a lot of
mm.
creators who posted Hytopia content that, for example, some shorts got decent views because the aesthetics are just
Mm, mm.
um, pretty engaging. It seems.
Yeah, I'm
And
doing more research into that sort of content now, like just short form and gaming short form and stuff like that. I think you're absolutely right.
but it's definitely crazy that almost every player is on mobile right now. So here we have the split. Here in November, it was 98.8% of total players have been mobile players.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're targeting Asia with your advertising and stuff like that, it's not a shock at all.
Mm. So I have 2 games on a platform as well, and I definitely focus more on the desktop experience because I'm definitely a PC player. But then now I definitely have to take the mobile phone and just watch all the time how this looks actually on the mobile phone, where the actual players are.
As a UI designer in my day job, I can tell you that that is a fun job trying to get something to fit both at once. I think you'll find like UIs are a little bit different. You really do kind of have to hit both, but find the best target audience fit and match them appropriately. I think a good example is like Hearthstone was designed for the PC, and then it actually ported to mobile pretty well. But you have games that build for PC, but really they've got a mobile target audience. There's very few games that are well catered to both. For example, Clash of Clans would be kind of met on the PC. It was really designed with that mobile target in mind. Whereas, like, I don't see the mobile appeal of a lot of shooter games, but that's neither here nor there. But like Genshin Impact was really tailored towards mobile and things like that as well. Really, you just got to know where your audience is and focus there. And yeah, I think for browser games, they'll tend to move towards mobile a little bit more than anything else, in particular.
For the Clash of Clans game, I played this on the emulator.
Oh yeah. Some people do, but it is really designed for that mobile experience, for tapping it with your finger. Like Angry Birds is a good example. You can't really play Angry Birds on desktop. That's how you know it's a good mobile game.
Makes sense, yeah. So you are mostly on the Illuvium side of things, right? How's the game progressing there? Because in the big NFT bull run, this project was already around, and I honestly didn't really follow the project too closely. Maybe you can give us a quick update there.
They did a lot of things really, really well. They built up a community early on very, very well, and the community stuck with them for a very long time, which really helps them grow stronger and stronger over time, right? They also developed 4 titles in total, if you include Illuvium Beyond. The Arena Zero, which is a mobile city builder. The Arena is an auto battler on desktop. And the Overworld, which is on desktop as well. The Arena and Overworld, the split focus on them kind of meant neither of them was particularly amazing. And so they fell on their face a little bit. But since then, they worked a ton on the Arena. It's maybe one of the best PC crypto games that's out there. It doesn't really have some of the external systems that it needs, major progression systems and stuff like that. But as far as polish and general gameplay, multiplayer gameplay loop, it's really, really good. And they're working on the MMO Lite now to replace the Overworld, which seems to be going pretty well. But really, we've only seen like a lot of leaks. But no one from the community and stuff have actually played it themselves. So there's really only so much you could say. But they really are bringing it back. They've had some troubles and they've had some issues in the past, and they cut a lot of costs and things like that as well. But they're starting to bring it back now, and people are getting pretty excited about Illuvium again. So that's pretty cool. But really, I think crypto gaming has so many verticals that work incredibly well. I think creature capture is one of them, which is Illuvium's one. MMOs, which Illuvium's trying to go after as well, is really, really good. But things like Pixels and some other games like Big Time and stuff like that are doing really well in the MMO space. I think the third one is very much disjointed experiences, like with what that's maybe a bad way to describe it, like what Hytopia is doing. Gigaverse is doing it quite well. I think Spellborn's doing it okay, but you've also got Fishing Frenzy is doing it quite well as well. We have like mostly on, this is usually on browser, with some sort of browser setup. And then you've got lots of different mini games that are being built by the studio. But where Hytopia, I think, does it differently and does it well is you have the community building these games. And especially in the area of vibe coding and things, as that's happening, it's really valuable and important, because I think content, my philosophy for any game that sees success really is content is king. And if you can get UGC, user generated content, I think you have a huge advantage against competitors. And so, I mean, that's why Fortnite has a ton of UGC, and Battlefield introducing it, and they're dominating Call of Duty right now. And then you have Roblox, which is the really obvious one. And Minecraft is maybe the first one to do it, where you can just go into someone else's world and just they can code in whatever they want really easily, mod the crap out of it, and you can play in that. And so you have infinite experiences. Now, the rails for these are what becomes really important. But if you can nail that, it's endless. And people nowadays, there's just so much to compete for. They're competing for their time. People want endless experiences. And this isn't the first time. Like League of Legends came from this. Well, so World of Warcraft, Spawn Warcraft, Blizzard made that. And then they let people mod the crap out of Warcraft. And you ended up with Dota. And then you ended up with League of Legends. Two of the most popular games for the past 15 plus years were user-generated content first. And that's where you get a lot of your stuff. You get the big companies putting all this effort and work into the art assets and baseline code. You get community members that are building the most popular games from that foundation. And I think anyone that's building that baseline is going to have a big advantage as we head into the next decade of gaming, I think.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the winning model. I've seen a stat like that one Roblox sim is now has more CCU than all of I don't know which game it was, but maybe it was even more than the whole of Fortnite for a short period of time or something like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Pretty
It
obvious
does.
that this is the right move to go the UGC route.
Yeah, I don't want people to misunderstand that though, because a game doesn't need to be on the basis of UGC to be successful. However, I do think a game that doesn't eventually work towards that will probably fade into obscurity at some point. Like Arc Raiders is maybe a good example. I think it's incredibly popular, very, very good game, but they'll eventually run out of content and they really have two routes. They can go the UGC route and keep the game alive forever. I think GTA to a certain extent. Or they can eventually let it fade out and go Arc Raiders 2 to try and reignite the spark and things like that. And both are valid, but there isn't really a third option. It's one of those two where it's nothing at all. And I don't think enough people really understand that.
Mm-hmm. And how do you keep up with all the news in the space? So I have this. I watch those daily updates by Icy pretty often. But other than that, I don't really have too much tools to stay aware of all the Web3 games. Do we have some go-to channels or websites we could check out?
That's the main one is Icy's thing. I think there's a website called like playtoearn.io or .net or something like that. They do a pretty good job. But really, it's just about finding a creator that likes a specific ecosystem and following them. And you'll see them in your feed. They'll update you on things that are happening. Like I follow, following the founders is really helpful too. Like Kieran.eth for Illuvium, obviously Neo for Wilder World, Belshibits for Wilder World's a creator of that as well. Then you've got yourself for Hytopia and things like that. Obviously, the founder of Animate is messaging pretty often and things like that. I think don't necessarily follow the accounts of these games, but follow the founders, and they'll give you the more interesting and like they'll post a little bit less often, and they'll give you like the most important stuff happening at any given moment and things like that. And that'll help keep you up to date. I think you just kind of need there's no money to be made if everyone has all the tools. And so it does need to be a little bit hard to get some of this information. I think that's the way I've been doing it. That's how I keep up with it. But at the same time, you can't follow 100 games, right? You just can't. Find 5 at most if you can, but top 10 of your favorite crypto games and follow them. If you find a new one you really love, you're going to kind of cut out one of the old ones. Otherwise, you're just going to get like not enough information of any of them, and you might as well just not be following them at all. You know what I mean? So, you've kind of got to have that limited scope.
Yeah. So I really only focus on Hytopia, to be honest. I sometimes playtest other games, but to be honest, I don't really care at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can either like look at 10 to 15 games okay, and like your content that you post yourself on X and things like that will never be particularly good because you're not really the expert in that, and so no one really cares what you have to say. Like, really? Now you can be the expert at like general crypto gaming analysis, and maybe that's fine. But you will never be the expert in any given topic deeper into a game. So really, you're going to focus on maybe one or two, and then the rest you'll just kind of have like a more of a basic understanding, and that's just the way it's got to be. Like, it's just how it is. Or you build a team of people, which is what some of the larger creators have, which helps in other ways as well.
Or you have some AI prompts.
Yeah. Well, if I wasn't working full time, I'd be more plugged in. I'll tell you that much. But I have a day job still.
Yeah, man. Have you checked out the Hytopia game already?
No, not quite. I've been meaning to. But I was looking forward to you actually showing me. I like going into these sorts of things blind because then I can ask all the questions that the community really wants asked. So I'm in their shoes. You know what I mean? Cartland sounds cool.
So the top games we have featured here at the top. The first one is Cartland, which is a racing game, and this is completely made by an wipe coder. So he has zero dev experience really, and so he has a design background, and it just shows what's possible with the wipe coding tools on Hytopia. So it's definitely amazing what they can create. And Steal My Brainrot. This is very similar to Steal a Brainrot from Roblox, and it just shows that those two platforms will be pretty similar, I think. So a lot of inspiration and the strategy what worked for them will be implemented in Hytopia, I think. And here we have the player graph. I think this is the most popular one, and it has 66 CCU right now. So definitely still early stages, but definitely a bit better than compared to 2 months ago. Where are you based? Because the servers are split. So we have 2 in America, 2 in Europe, and some in Asia as well. So we could join on the same location.
Oh, I haven't even logged into it. Yeah, I could try it. All right. Just Hytopia is the website, right?
Hytopia.com, yeah. Then you get to the game page.
Nice. I'm in Australia, so I suspect I would be going to an Asian server.
Oh, yeah. So you can, when you go on a game, at the bottom right, it says like, so maybe go to the Cartland game. Here at the bottom right, you can see the Play Now button. This would link you to the closest server, but you can choose it here directly.
Oh, yeah. Well, Philippines is probably fine.
Yeah, so I think it would lag a bit for me because it's fairly far away, but let's try it, yeah. Cartland, Philippines.
Could not contact inner service. I got a bug some kind. Oh, wait. Now it's working. Sorry.
Oh, that's good, man. So most growth is coming from there recently. I think the Philippine server is a fresh location because there was so much demand from this area. But I can join either right now. Okay, maybe I check out another game. So have you played some Minecraft Bad Wars in the past?
Bad Wars?
Bad Wars. This is a game mode where you have this is a PvP game, fairly popular in Minecraft, and you destroy a bed, and then the opponents no longer respawn, so you can kill them. So
okay.
I played a lot of Minecraft growing up, so I wanted to recreate this on Hytopia. And it's also completely wipe coded. So maybe we can try this one, the Palm Wars game. If Cardland is not working.
We'll try. Oh, I think I'm in.
Yeah. I think you could share your screen as well if you want.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to turn down the volume. Holy crap. I just muted it for now.
Let's go.
Oh, it was in, but now it's downloading world.
Where's my player model? Are you still on the server?
I think so.
Oh yeah, your screen is still alive as well. You're connecting, right? I think.
It's doing final checks. I know, it booted me out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of performance updates in the last couple of days. So they're definitely trying to figure out some performance stuff. Now we're in, right?
You're ranked 481. That's nice. You can see your rank lit up. Definitely working. We can see each other. Graphically, I like it better than Roblox. It doesn't like it when it actually loads into the game.
So we have a
Boots
comment
me
here
out.
from YouTube. Playing from Australia is not a good experience.
That's common across most crypto games, though. I'm not going to hold that against anyone. I'll tell you that much.
Shit, man.
It's Australians get a pretty raw deal. Not gonna lie.
Okay, maybe let's try another game because this is crashing all the time. So the second game I created. Hopefully you guys don't lag. Nah, so right now nothing is really working.
I can download it. Maybe next time, but yeah.
So the next one would be speedrun. Maybe this works, man.
How long did it take you to vibe code something like this?
I mean, in a few days, you could definitely spin up a game fairly fast. I can show you the flow real quick. So right now the tools are kind of separated, but when we go to this one here, so here's a world builder. This is the place where you create the maps.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the maps for the speedrun game we will enter very soon. And then you just export it here at the bottom. And then it creates a zip file where you can paste this map into an AI editor. So we use Cursor or the Google IDE the most. And then you just talk to it in plain English and explain what you want to create. And then you just go to the Utopia Create page, which is here. So here at the top we have Utopia, here is the play page, and here for logged in users we can go to the create page, games, and here we have you can create a new game. And for the speedrun, for example, we can upload the zip file from the game code and then just submit the game and then it will be live. This is the flow. It's not really in one place, it could be more frictionless. But yeah, so I didn't have any game dev experience before that. So I'm pretty happy with great with concepts. This Thomas game, for example, has already core on Minecraft. I always wanted to create things design, and now it's possible. Like this thing. Game working for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there another map?
So we have a map rotation here. So I think there are 7 maps live. And where is it? We're in the Philippines one, right?
Yeah. Right.
And did it crash? No.
I think it just crashed then.
Damn. Yeah, okay. The servers, maybe it's an issue on my end. I'm not sure. But yeah, the performance is not perfect right now. But I think the potential of the platform is definitely there. The user numbers show it. But only the content has to improve. Because to be honest, the retention is not optimal yet. So we see a lot of churn from those guest accounts. Because when you compare the actual player numbers with the CCU counts, this is not too high.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that affect that sort of thing. One is not having any like large games. None of these seem like super large or anything. I think Cartland probably is pretty good, but it's hard to tell. And then the second big thing is mobile tends to churn a lot anyways, especially when you're acquiring users through ads and things. So it's not inherently bad, but it'll churn people faster if you don't have like a really big product. But yeah, just like as the thing improves, then the churn will slow down. I think that'll be totally fine. The onboarding was seamless, by the way. I will say, zero friction from my side, which is honestly unheard of in the crypto gaming space. So
did you set up the account in a few seconds here?
Yeah, I just logged in with Google. Works. Lets me play the games. That's really all you can ask for.
And when you log in with an incognito tab, for example,
I have no idea.
Automatically
Why would I want to do that?
You log in with a guest account, and you see a lot of those in the games. So always when I
didn't even know that was an option.
When I watch player action on my servers, most of them are really guest accounts. So I think a lot of pupils in Asia, I think, will use this a lot because the site is not really blocked there, and it's free to play, and they can just, quickly connect with friends and play there.
Yeah, it's especially good because on mobile, even a Google sign-in is a little bit of friction. Every mobile device works so different, and they're not always easy to do, and you have two-factor authentication and stuff. So I think a guest account's pretty good. You're managing a farm. Yeah, I heard about that farming game on Roblox. Absolutely blew up. I still don't know what that's why.
Grow a garden, yeah. Completely insane. Yeah, but it's no no coincidence that the two most popular games on Hytopia are somewhat similar to the most popular Roblox games. So
for sure.
Steal a brain rot with Steal My Brain Rot. And yeah, this Sky Garden has some similarities with Grow Garden to some extent. But I think this is the most advanced game because you definitely can progress here with levels and a definitely cool system. And you can build your own base there. Also have a hub where you can trade with NPCs and also visit other plots and stuff. There are also some mini games. So this is pretty well done.
Yeah, so this says like grows offline and stuff. So you can upload your game and it has like persistent backend data and things like that.
Yeah, man. That's true. So I could come back in 12 hours and harvest my crops then. Maybe let's join the most popular game, Steal My Brain Rot as well. So here you have a base where you can collect some brain rots and farm money with them. So take some to my base. And you have some speed wins. Spin wheels, I mean. 500k here. And you can also clash away other players here.
I don't know what I planted.
Have you tried some vibe coding on a game platform?
I've vibe coded a bunch of different stuff. I'm not sure if I'd say I've ever vibe coded a game. Well, there was one I was working on, but I hadn't finished it yet. I want to one day.
Okay. I mean, the models get pretty insane. It's pretty crazy to watch them print the code. You just type in a few words and the reasoning is pretty impressive. And there will be a bigger unlock for Hytopia creators in the near future as well, because they're working on a MCP. So this is a tool which communicates between the SDK of Hytopia and the code editor. This should facilitate things a lot, because right now there is such a tool, but it's only on a quite outdated dev documentation. But the new one will integrate with the SDK in a much more deeper sense. And yeah, when you type, create a, I don't know, farming MMO or something like that, it would automatically check what would be the best performance, adjustments and the best practices for Hytopia specifically. So I think this will be epic once this is out.
So I can plant potatoes in the grass. I don't get it. That's fine. I'll plant them anyways.
Yeah, you shared your screen again, so let's show this.
Yeah, sorry, there was a bit of a bug on my end. French fries. I don't know why that's helpful. I'm gonna water these plants.
Let's go full screen here.
Other players' islands. Oh crap.
So this is the tutorial phase here. I could even visit you.
I got potatoes. Let's do it.
Let's go. And the developer also announced that he will implement auto farming in his game. Because on mobile, I think automations are a good thing. Sky Garden. Did this one crash as well? Okay, so this seems really to be an issue on the Hytopia side of things.
Maybe.
Maybe not the best time to showcase this. But
things got to be developed over time. And again, it's probably like, I think it's having trouble connecting both of us together. I think that's part of it, because we're so far away from each other. And then there's the server itself as well. The triple connection is causing some issues. Although it loaded back. No, I think it's gone.
And we're gone. I mean, there are also some first-person shooters like Walkfire Deathmatch and Sky Siege. Here the hashtag 4, 5, and 6, and some MMO RPGs as well. The Frontiers game, this one here. This was created by the Hytopia co-founder. So he is definitely developing some games as well that he can showcase what's possible with it, and that he also can fix the bugs he encounters whilst building. And definitely a lot of mini games. This route game is also by the game maker of the Cardland game. This is also pretty fun. I can do the daily puzzle here. So this doesn't have any Itopia player model at all.
Nice.
It's just a block where you... Okay, I can't solve this anymore.
You stuffed it up.
Yeah, let's retry.
That looks fun.
That won't work either. Fuck my life.
You go left, down, up. Yeah.
This is better. There's also a leaderboard where you can compete with others. I will show this after my finish here. Doesn't look good.
I think you're screwed.
Yeah, man. We have a question here in the chat as well. When you created your games, did you create it with smartphones in mind to begin with? To be honest, not really. The Palmos game, this was definitely for desktop players in mind, to be honest. And I now only recently shipped the appropriate mobile version, because it's definitely important to have this as well. But I'm not really a mobile player by default, so I was definitely optimizing for the desktop version, to be honest.
You got to go. I don't think you can beat it this way.
The wrong path again, right?
I don't think it's beatable that way. I think you've got to start off going upwards.
Yeah. You mean like here?
But you go down. You got to go down. That's fine. Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but now you can't do that corner.
Fuck yeah.
You got to nail that corner, then come back all the way around. Or that corner has to be the last point you go onto.
So you mean I should go up? No.
I think so. Or you go up 2 spaces. Like up diagonal left 2 spaces. Yep, one more. And you come back around and you do what you did before.
And
yep,
here?
keep going, keep going. Have you done it previously? Same thing.
Okay,
yep.
so
and you go up. Wait. No, you go left. Left 1. No, you can't do it now.
Really?
Oh, you might be able to. Yeah, you gotta go up, down.
Let's try. Shit.
No, I think you're okay. Go left. Up,
Damn.
left.
No. Fuck my life.
Oh my god.
But it's a good game to train your brain, right?
Which one is it?
This is route. This is pinned to the top. Maybe you can clear it faster than me.
Maybe.
Shit. Yeah, share the screen, and whoever manages first is the winner.
All right.
Okay.
Oh. These controls are really weird.
Okay. So... Okay, I'm on the left, and you're on the right, so let's go.
can't do these controls to save my life. It's bad UX.
Yeah. Who can do it first? What's your take on play to earn? So I did some small competitions for the Hytopia coin high bucks in the past. Do you like those, or?
Play to earn is an interesting one. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with play to earn as a concept. The issue is when your gameplay is play to earn. That's when you run into problems. So, like, how do I describe this? In RuneScape, you play the game to get better weapons and stuff, and then you defeat harder enemies and things like that. If your gameplay is you play the game to earn, and then you keep playing the game to earn, you don't really have a game anymore, and it'll fall apart eventually. And so that's the issue with play to earn. If it's completely secondary, and people claim it's secondary sometimes when it really isn't, but it needs to be truly not the core gameplay experience to actually work, if that makes sense. Whoops.
It does, yeah. How is this fucking impossible, man? So
I'm just dying with
mostly
controls.
I mostly do it on some events, so no play to earn or something like that on default, but just some weekly grinds or something like that you get the hashtag 1 position of the leaderboard in that game gets some coins for that specific event. I think that could work too.
I think that could make sense. The thing with events is, like, if you think about the Web 2 industry, you could say like an in-person regional tournament. It's just an event where you can earn prize money. They're often free entry and things like that. I think that's just good sense for player retention, generally speaking. You kind of need to keep the amount small outside of something like a large world's championship sort of thing. But yeah, I think that's a totally fine way to approach it.
Is this puzzle even possible?
Yes.
I fuck it up all the time. Yeah, I got the same, but it's not possible that way.
Sure it is.
Show me how.
No, it's not.
It's not, man.
This is crazy.
Yeah. I quickly check out if it has any finishes. Let's go to the daily puzzle. One guy completed it in 28 seconds. But only one finish. Most of the time, 30 people or so finished this one. One guy cracked it. Respect. But how
You don't want it to be too easy, right? Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I had it.
Really?
I know how to win.
What? Shit, I haven't watched it. Fuck my life, you have it. You have it. Respect.
Can I go
brother.
off?
Congrats, man.
I did it.
You're a fucking wizard.
I told you I had it. You have to do that block. I don't know if you saw how I did it. You have to do that
Yeah,
section.
I
in
tried
the
to
right
follow you,
there
man, but
first,
I
and
fucked
then
it up
come
in the end.
back.
I followed
Circle
you the
back
entire
around.
run, and then I wanted to overtake you in the end, but I screwed up, man.
I got it.
But this game,
I like those sorts of
shows
games. I used to
this
play
is
that a
not-
lot in high school.
so you don't have. It just shows that the platform is insanely flexible. You can post any game you want. It doesn't have to have a Minecraft-like character or something like that. It could be anything like this this route game here. And yeah, I think only the imagination is the real limit on the platform. Definitely like this a lot.
So if you can build whatever, then what is the key selling point of Hytopia compared to other platforms? Because I can vibe code a game right now on Cursor or whatever without using the Hytopia platform at all. Obviously, it's great for distribution, but is there something additional on top of that?
I think it's the biggest selling point that you have the platform which hosts the server for you, and you also have multiplayer action on it. So because I think in the tech stack, in the vibe coding tech stack, there's no real massive advantage compared to other platforms, I think. I'm not completely sure, but I don't think there's a massive edge there. But the multiplayer component, I think, is this one.
Yeah.
With AI, you can create anything, but how do you get players onto these games? It's a lot of friction, and I think a platform like Hytopia can be a very good way to have distribution. Because for me, it's insanely rewarding, I think, to watch the players grind my Palmos game, for example. I mean, 30,000 plays. I wouldn't get that with when I open Gemini and say build me a first-person shooter or something like that. I mean, it would be fun to play it out, but I definitely want to have the traction on platform. I think Hytopia is an easy way to get this.
Yeah, well, one of the most annoying things when it comes to vibe coding is setting up all the back-end infra and stuff like that. Is how does that actually work when you vibe code it? How does it know how to connect to Hytopia servers and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, you just take the AI vibe coding tools basically, and then you in the terminal of the tool you have this export or package command. Then you just paste it to the creator page. So are you grinding the levels now?
I'm doing the endless thing. It's pretty relaxing, to be honest. It's very satisfying.
Yeah, and you can change the block model.
Yeah, I got one of the little skin things. Shit.
And I think he also announced a cooperation mode or something like that you can clear a puzzle with 2 people at once.
Oh yeah,
Fun as well.
that's pretty cool. Hey, boom. I think this still works.
How is Illuvium, the token, how is it integrated? Is it just...
So I'm not a big fan of token economies in video games. I think you always have a lot of issues when the tokens are necessary for utility and stuff like that, with very few exceptions. I think SLP for Axie Infinity doesn't really work. Illuvium's token is more like a studio token, more like a company's stock in a certain sense, where basically it's just, if you buy it and then stake it, you get 95% of all of Illuvium's revenues get distributed just to token stakers.
Oh yeah.
So it's more a bet on the ecosystem rather than use during gameplay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hytopia went the same route as well. So the community owns some NFT collections and also this token. And yeah, the NFTs are now basically rewards from the ecosystem growth as well. So maybe revenue share kind of thing. So whenever someone is selling something in the Hytopia marketplace, 15% of the revenue is directly going into the NFT reward pool. So a similar approach, and you can definitely sell something for Hybox token as well on the marketplace. So I think the current plan is to introduce US dollars and the USDC token into the marketplace as well, but that it has advantages to use the Hybox token.
What are they actually? So you say you get revenue from sales on the marketplace. What are the things they're actually selling on the marketplace?
I think it will be very similar to Roblox. So the 2 most important things there are probably cosmetics. So just for in-game status, folks are willing to spend a lot of money on just looking better in game, and also the in-game monetization. So when you open any Roblox game, you get prompted to spend $5 on something very fast. So when you die in the game, for example, there's always a rebirth or revive button for revive for 100 $4 or something like that, and traders will make money that way. And this will be similar on for sure.
Nice. Is there much stuff selling right now on the Hytopia marketplaces and things like that?
No, this one is only in the test phase right now. So they're reworking this book. And I mean, it was scheduled for December this year, but it more like early launch this marketplace.
Yeah, well, that's your free marketing right there. If someone makes a hit game and makes like 100K off just people playing the game, then you'll have a ton of people creating new games, but also playing other games and things like that.
Yeah, I think this will be very important to have some narrative like that. It made a couple of grand on creating a game in a week as well.
Yeah, so that's the good play. That's a good play to earn. No one earns from doing nothing. They earn from providing value. And building a game is entertainment.
True.
This one's hard. Oh damn
no!
it.
You can jump. No.
I can jump?
No.
Ah.
That would be too
Oh, you know what? I can't do it that way. I think I need to go right, up, left. I think this works. Let me think. Do this part first, maybe? This didn't work.
Is this one impossible?
No, it's not impossible. There we go. Whoops. Uh-oh. I stuffed it.
Do you know what is the most popular game in terms of daily active users? In terms of Web3 games?
Web3 games. That's a really good question. I think in terms of active users, it's probably Pixels Online. They have hundreds of thousands of people play every single day. I don't think anyone else competes on that same level. Now, they probably distribute more in USD terms as rewards than anyone else, but they've just started, their revenues have just started outpacing rewards a little bit. So they've seemed to scale pretty well. In terms of users, it's probably them, yeah. Outside of that, there are lots of games that have quite a few users, but it's a little bit more unknown. Like Gigaverse probably has 50,000 plus concurrents. And then Fishing Frenzy probably has about the same, if not more. So there's a lot of hidden gems in there. Yeah, there's a lot of games with around 1,000. I think Illuvium, Wilder World and stuff probably have 500 to 1,000 daily. And many people would assume it's a lot less. So there are players in crypto gaming. But outside of that, you guys probably have the largest player base, maybe. Off the Grid, I think, has quite a few, but that one's a little bit harder to gauge. I think they have less than you might actually expect. Yeah, Off the Grid is probably the most successful AAA game in crypto gaming so far.
It definitely made some waves, so this even got to my attention a couple months ago.
But I think they probably have a lot less players than people assume, to be quite frank.
You won't finish this one.
No, I will finish this one. I did it the first time. I just stuffed up.
That looks good.
Whoops.
Not anymore.
I can still do it. I had it. That's such a bummer. Adonis is judging me.
All good, man.
Got it.
Which game would you create on Hytopia? Which is your favorite game mode?
This one so far. I like this one. It relaxes me. I would probably actually err on the side of puzzle games and things like that and make sure they're mobile friendly. The other type of game I would probably try is I think I would try and relive my childhood. I reckon that's the sort of audience a lot of this sort of stuff captures. Like for you, it's Minecraft. If I were to go down the Minecraft route, I would definitely do Hunger Games. But what I actually think I would do is there is a game I used to play on the browser when I was back in school, one of the first games I really played. It was called what's it? Age of War or War of Ages?
Age of War exists at least. Age of War, I think you mean.
Yeah, one of those ones. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Either that, or I would try to build an RTS game. To be honest, I think that'd be cool.
Age of War.
I'm a big StarCraft
right?
fan.
This Age of War game was 2D, right?
Yeah, it was like side-scrolly sort of thing.
Yeah. Played in school.
Yeah, has someone made it on Hytopia yet?
No. But
Yeah,
Hunger Games,
that's sort of
I tried to create. So I literally have this in the creator page. We'll show you this real quick. Here in the create page, I have Hunger Games. the title here. I tried to upload one version, but the PvP was very buggy, and I didn't really end up releasing it yet. So I definitely wanna nail some PvP mechanics on the Palmos game first, and maybe then expand to other PvP versions after that.
Alright, I better get going, man. I'm getting pretty tired. It's 12:30 a.m.
Yeah, man. But definitely, thank you for joining.
Yeah, of course. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
The Illuvium guy played some Hytopia today.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm much more of a builder than a player of these sorts of games, but I'd be keen to if I find some free time. It's going to be tough. Maybe next year sometime. If I find some free time in 2026, I'd definitely be keen to try and build myself a little Hytopia game. And maybe if I build a small one and get some players, I might get addicted and build more. I don't know, but
I would promote the shit out of it. I would definitely promote the shit out of your game.
I appreciate it.
So definitely follow this guy right here, Scoriox, here on X. 16K followers. We can pump this up a little bit. Let's go.
Okay. We can try.
And
all right.
see you soon.